All right. Hi, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, or North Node. Same goes for cross watchers as well. Take what resonates and leave the rest. This is a love and romance reading for the month of September into the beginning of October for the sign of Sagittarius. This potentially could be a timeless read, so take what resonates. If this resonates and you're watching this like 3 years from now, that's fine. Perhaps there's a reason why you found me here and you were drawn to the title of this reading. All right, Sag. Love and romance. Spirit, love and romance. Why do I feel an indecisive energy? Like you have to make this big decision. And it's like you don't have a lot of time to make this decision. That's just what I'm feeling right now. But you feel pressured to make the right one. And so you're afraid. Let go of control issues. We have allow the situation to unfold naturally. On the deck, we have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Okay. So, some of you may feel like you have a window of opportunity to get out of a situation that you're not sure about is for you, especially if you have children of your own. And I do feel like for most of you, this is not this child's biological father. Could be, but I just feel like this person that you're connected to does not feel like a fathering kind of energy towards the child or children that you have. I feel like they're more detached and they're more self-serving. So that just makes me feel that way. Can parents be self-serving at times? Can there be bad parents that probably shouldn't be parents? For sure, unfortunately. So again, could be biological father. If this is a biological father, this is, for a lack of better words, a shitty parent. Okay. But I feel like for most of you, this is not the biological father. Okay. But yeah, you may feel as if this person does not care. You may also feel as this person is temperamental. For others of you, it may not even be someone you're dating at all. It may just be somebody that you're having to room with, or you're having to share space with. So this could be, for example, like ironically, your father. Maybe they were really moody and they're not the greatest parent nor the greatest grandparent. Or maybe this is like an uncle, or a relative of some sort. Okay, take what resonates here. With the attraction card at the bottom of the deck, though, I feel like there's this part of you, despite your circumstances, and this is very Sag energy. This part of you holds on to hope, holds on to looking at things through an optimistic lens. Okay, beautiful. Let's dive into some tarot. So there's two different things going on here, and yeah, I feel like you're dealing with a lot, but you're doing your best. Also, there could be something significant when it comes to gardening. You may love to garden, okay? Or maybe you love flowers, roses, for instance. Yeah, okay. Let's see what's going on. Love and romance. All right, we have the Two of Pentacles. Thank you so much for the rose, love. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, I feel like this is someone from your past. The Knave of Wands, yeah. The Ten of Chalices in reverse. So I feel like there's somebody here from your past that's no longer around you that you miss. Okay. I feel like you could have been with this person during your younger years. Maybe you were in your early 20s. Maybe you were in your later teens, right? I just feel like there's this energy of newness, like both of you at the time weren't weighed down by a lot of issues um, that a lot of people face, as they age or as they grow and experience, Um, so that's why this makes me feel like this connection occurred when you guys were still very youthful, and you guys were more hopeful and optimistic about what's to come. But there was definitely love here in the past. So much love and joy and happiness. And I feel like, you're feeling nostalgic. Okay. Well, what happened here with this person from the past? What happened here? What is this about? What happened with this person from the past? The Five of Swords. Okay. So this person had some issues. All right. It's almost as if like they were kind of blinded by the things that they really needed to work on. For some of you, this person had a tendency to kind of get out of control. Maybe they would sometimes force themselves onto you. Okay. And if that's triggering, please, feel free to take a break from this. But yeah, for some of you, this person may have forced themselves onto you at times. And maybe, it would start out as a joke, but they were dead ass serious. And I just feel like this person may have acted in a way at times where they overstepped your boundaries. They did things that you weren't necessarily comfortable with. Okay. So that something about that played a role in this connection. And yeah, this could have happened also when this person was under the influence. So maybe they're not like this sober, but when they heavily drink, then they just kind of a different version of themselves comes out. And unfortunately, that they don't have a whole lot of control over themselves. Okay. All right. Well, what are they thinking about this connection now? This person. What are they thinking about this connection now? The Three of Chalices. They definitely want you. They want to reunite with you. This person is very carnal. So yeah, which is very hot when it comes to the bedroom, right? Because I feel like this person may really know what they're doing in the bedroom, or something about their energy in the bedroom just is very sexy, especially if they're, the top and you're the bottom. You can kind of just like let go and let this person take the lead, and you feel like their strong arms kind of wrap themselves around you, and it feels nice, you know, until this person crosses the line, right? Of course. Yeah, this person definitely wants to come back. I feel like they've been craving you. They've been craving you. I almost feel like this vampire. So I don't know, maybe you like vampires, or maybe this person does, or there's something vampiric about this person's nature in some ways, or that's just how they are in the bedroom. It's like they act like they're really thirsty for you. Okay, how do they feel about you currently in this connection? The Six of Swords. Okay. Well, I do feel like you moved away from this person. And again, I feel like it's been a while since you guys were together. But they do wish they could just have a moment with you again. They do wish they could travel towards you and meet up with you again. And I do feel like that fire, that spark is still there. Definitely within them. It's still burning brightly within them. But within you, I do feel like you doused the fire a bit. But it's still there inside somewhere. You know that if you were to let this person in, you would lose control. And that's something that you don't want. Maybe it's because this breakup was brutal for you, and it may have taken a whole lot of your energy to finally let this person go in the past. I'm hearing drunk in love. Okay. So, what is that? A Beyonce song? That may resonate with you, or the lyrics might. Okay. So, what are their next actions then? The King of Wands. What are their next actions? This person really does want to come back towards you. That is definitely what they want. However, I do feel like this person is not going to take action. It's almost as if like they wish that you would come to them. They miss you so much. So much. All right. Well, I kind of want to look into the person that you're around as well. So let's see about the present. For those that are currently in a connection or currently dealing with somebody around them, what's going on here? Because I feel like you're thinking about this past person also because you're not happy in the present moment. Judgment. The Five of Wands in the reverse. The Hierophant. So, you may be committed with this person. You may even be married to this individual for some of you. Or you're in some kind of contract with them. Whether it's because you live with this person or you had some kind of mutual agreement, there's a contract here. Okay, but I do feel like for a lot of you, there's marriage involved. With this present person. However, I do feel like they don't trust you. In fact, they don't trust anyone. Okay. They may always assume that you're potentially talking to somebody else, or that there's somebody else in the picture, or that it's not unheard of for people to betray them. In fact, again, they expect it, they're anticipating it. So this person is always watching. And well, let's see how this person feels, this present person in your life, if you're with someone. The Three of Wands in the reverse, they feel like the third party. You know, you may be committed to this person, but they feel like there's something else going on that they may not be seeing. Or some of them may know, like maybe they've dug up old photos or something like this, and they're like, yeah, I feel like this person still holds a torch for this past flame. So, what is this person's next actions? The Two of Wands and the King of Pentacles. So, they're not going anywhere, and the Ace of Cups in the reverse. I do feel like this person isn't going anywhere. That's because there's stability that's holding you guys together. I feel like you guys have been together for some years now, for those who are resonating with this reading. And because of that, they just kind of refuse to let this go. There's something that you guys built together and have grown together. I do feel like they're still going to act as if they don't know what else is going on. All right. But they do. Interesting. I feel like this person is a karmic. Okay. If you're with someone right now and this has resonated thus far, I do feel like you are with a karmic person. Yeah. Because they know that your heart truly lies elsewhere. They just know it. All right, let's see what else. It looks like a tower. Look at the bottom of the deck, right? There's another child here again. So again, you could have a child with this person, or you could have had this child or children previously, and you know, got with this person afterwards, or after that separation of the last person. You know, I feel like this is a complicated situation. It's not cut and dry. I don't think you're expecting what's coming. I don't. There's something coming here. It's that tower. It's pending in the background. Okay. I do feel like something is about to happen. It's a tower moment. And it just can't be denied. Okay. So we have, respect. I really value your opinion and the unique perspective that you offer. I do feel like the current person that you're with does like what you have to say. I feel like they did fall in love with your mind. Because again, this person is obsessed with you. They're very detached. They're very cold. Yes, they do kind of keep you at an arm's length because ultimately they don't trust you, but they do respect you. Support. It's comforting to know that we have each other's support when it matters. Sorry, there's an ad playing in the background and I'm just going to skip it real quick before I go back to, there we go. Oh my God, how many ads? need to play. All right. Okay. And then one more. Energy. There's an energy between us, a vibe that can't be denied. Bottom of the deck, we're insecure. Am I even good enough for you? So I feel like this is more the person from the past. It's in the past position. I just feel like this resonates more for this person. Okay. I do feel like this is a soulmate. And I think you feel it too. Even though you've tried to shake it off, it's like you know deep down somewhere that there's this love that will never truly die for that person. Okay, but you've tried to move on because you've just tried to, prioritize yourself, and you're like, well, I still have to live and I still have to take care of myself and my child, my son, my daughter, my children, right? So life must go on. But be careful, because again, I do feel like there's a tower that's hanging around in the background that's like, hey, just know the truth will always come to light. All right. Okay, that is the reading. If you resonated with this, I hope you choose to like this reading. Maybe hit the follow button if you have not already. And I do have a YouTube channel where I post a lot of my readings that I've done on here. It's called Soup for the Soul Tarot. Information is in my bio, as well as information on how to get personal live readings with me through my link tree. I have all the payment methods listed there, as well as prices if you're ever interested. All right. Some said bad tower or good. Well, I definitely feel like there's always two sides to a tower. Initially, this tower will feel not so great. But, maybe it's a blessing in disguise. And in this case, it definitely will be. Okay. All right, my loves, I'm going to end this live then. And then I'm going to start a new one since we have a bit more time. And that one's going to be a general collective. So if you want to follow me over to the other side, great. If not, have a great rest of your night. Bye-bye.